So Oedipus is a new kind of theatricality for APT. It's something we've never done out here before. We've had your Greek chorus, but not like this. We are expanding what it is to be APT. And I don't mean expanding like we're doing new, novel things. I mean, what we're good at is language. What we're good at is the human condition. And this play tackles that language and the human condition and carries it over to our audience in a way that we haven't done before. I think that's pretty exciting. There is so much inside this play. There's a murder mystery. There's a love story between a leader and their people, and between the people and the leader. There's philosophical debate. There is moral certitude standing on a surfboard in a storm. There is so much in this play that we could talk about. And this production at APT this year is just our contribution to that discussion. There have been thousands, hundreds of thousands of writers that have filled millions of pages defining catharsis. I am not going to summarize those millions of pages, but I will break it down into two kind of big ideas. One is catharsis is a purging, it is a release, it is a cleansing of emotions, specifically fear and pity. It releases us from those emotions. We go see a play like Oedipus, and at the end of that play, we walk away lighter. We walk away having been released of fear. That's one version of catharsis. And the other version of catharsis is that there is a new idea, a new spark of something that we carry away, that we are now different than where we came when we came to the theater. We're different now. There are some really big questions in Oedipus. It's not a tragedy, because I don't mean to offend anyone who thinks Oedipus is a tragedy, but it doesn't end with his death. The play doesn't end because something terrible happened, because guess what? Our lives don't end when something terrible happens to us. All of us have experienced horrible tragedies, terrible things that have just taken the breath out of us, and we don't know how we could go on or why we should go on, and yet we do. And Oedipus's story is like that. His story doesn't end after this awful, terrible suffering that he goes through. It's just a part of it. His life will continue like our lives will continue. How? I mean, I think that's why we come to see plays like this, is to remind ourselves that, yeah, suffering is universal. It's universal. And this play is a part of that conversation.